then again, they can use it against you.
Have you seen all this heating up? Have you seen all the preparation for this?
That's true. That's true. But at the same time, I'm reading this guy's manifesto, and he says that he's intentionally doing this to make them.
But we don't know. Listen. Let me explain something. Gary Webb, who wrote the Pulitzer Prize-winning book and articles, Dark Alliance on CIA drug dealing, they came in his house, they shot him twice in the head, and they had him before they killed him. They said, we're going to kill your family. That's how it works if you don't write this up. Now, in that case, we know he was being threatened and said he would never commit suicide. Same thing with the D.C. madam. In this case, we don't know who put this on his website. We don't know he really wrote this. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know. I have a hard time with it because part of his manifesto sounds right, part of it doesn't.
Tell you what, Robert, stay there. I'm going to come back to you. Exactly. You read this, it's like these fake Al-Qaeda letters the feds have been caught putting out. They're always real twisted and weird. We'll be right back. Stay there.
We're on the march. The empire's on the run. Alex Jones and the GCN Radio Network.
Hi, folks. This is Alex Jones, and I want to tell you about the Silver Lungs generator. Now you can produce pure and endless colloidal silver and deliver the solution directly into the bloodstream by breathing the solution through the lungs. The respiratory system is the first line of defense for airborne pathogens and viruses. The Silver Lungs generator infuses the respiratory system with your self-produced nano-silver solutions and also delivers the silver nanoparticles instantly into the bloodstream. With continued legislation threatening the sale of nano-silver products, you can now produce pure and endless colloidal silver with the Silver Lungs generator. Very easy to follow, step-by-step instructions are provided, making production fast and simple. Go to www.silverlungs.com today and learn more about the breakthrough technology of the Silver Lungs generator. That's www.silverlungs.com. Hundreds of nations have fallen to tyranny in the last century alone. This is our last chance to not relive history.
As we're finishing off this agenda, they'll be pulling the rug from underneath Americans at home.
Have tremendous influence on our president and Congress, and they really are calling the shots.
I think it's incumbent upon all of us as American citizens to pay attention.
Fall of the Republic identifies the enemies of our nation, the criminal offshore cartel, hell-bent on destroying sovereignty, and on its ashes constructing world government.
Tim Geithner, Bernanke, they're arsonists. They're asking for more matches. And the Congress is saying, who do we make the check out to?
Today, seems like nobody does care. And right now in Washington, D.C., we have seen a fall of the Republic.
Get your copy of Fall of the Republic on DVD at Infowars.com or watch it online right now in super high quality at prisonplanet.tv.
Of the 3 million plus edible food plants that grow on Earth, no other single plant can compare with the nutritional value of the powder, seeds, and oil of the hemp plant. At hempusa.org, we ship worldwide these nutritional products with free shipping to the U.S. and Canada. At hempusa.org, we want to educate our listeners that edible hemp is not marijuana and is certified THC-free. Our powder is 50% protein and does not contain gluten. Gluten impairs the cells from absorbing nutrients. This nutrient-dense food can be stored up to 5 years when vacuum-packed and is priced affordably to be used as a storable food. HempUSA.org is a bulk shipper starting with 5 pounds and up. To allow this food to work for you, call 908-691-2608 or go to HempUSA.org and order today. The body will react and heal itself given the proper nutrition. This superfood will be your greatest asset. So try it today, store it today, and change your life. Call 908-691-2608 or order from hempusa.org.
Well, the building hasn't collapsed yet in North Austin from the airplane strike. They were telling the locals, though. Our reporters, Rob Dew and Jason Douglas, were out there. Oh, it's probably going to collapse because everybody knows when a plane crashes into a building, it collapses. Building 7 wasn't hit by a plane, but it collapsed. Incredible. Now, this is another story here. I said hours and hours before they took the alleged kamikaze attacker of the IRS facility, the IRS office building in North Austin, I said we needed to get the internet records, and a lot of good internet people know how to get into people's websites. And I thought to myself, if they take that website down, there's no reason to do it. They're trying to cover something up. And they're grabbing all the video footage. You'd think, well, that's for the investigation. No. So when you go to Stack's website, embeddedart.com, we have this all linked up on Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com. It says this website has been taken offline due to the sensitive nature of the events that transpired in Texas this morning and in compliance with a request from the FBI. If you want to see the original letter, please see the archived version of The Smoking Gun. And we have it, of course. Watson first discovered this, and then the Statesman picked it up, and The Smoking Gun. We have it saved up at PrisonPlanet.com and Infowars.com. So the FBI request they take the site down. Isn't there even danger of losing it if they do that? But archive.org has it. They already had it because they basically saved most of the sites. The Wayback Machine, I bet, has it. All these other sites that save sites. This is very suspicious. This gets worse by the minute. I want to continue with Robert, Dan, Cameron, Blake, and Guy. I was going to have this fellow on for about 20 minutes today, but because of this story, we're focusing mainly on what could be a false flag attack, could be a random nut, but it doesn't look good with all the pre-preparation we've seen. The New York Times, Newsweek, all these publications attacking me. My crew all read the Texas Monthly cover story they did. In fact, you guys have that article? Is there a copy left around here? It's one of the fairest pieces I've seen, but still a hit piece, still deceptive. And I wanted to take issue with it and go over some of the disinformation in it. I'll have to do that later in the week, tomorrow, Sunday, or next week, because all this is overshadowed. But Alex Jones is about to explode, is the article. And scroll down. I don't know if they have any of the other photos that are actually in the actual magazine. But it's just something else. The point is, all this media is covering us. I wouldn't even call this a hit piece. I think Blakesley, the guy that wrote it, is a nice guy and really believes what he wrote. Just some of it's wrong. Basic stuff. Like I said, no, we had the 9/11 Truth Conference in 2006 in Los Angeles, and it says 2007. They didn't change that. It says, I said we would have martial law from the flu outbreak. No, I said the feds were preparing for it, and we're going to try to test it. I gave them the videos. I gave them the evidence of where I said it. Didn't matter. It's in the article. Stuff like that. The point is that media all over the place isn't going to give us attention unless we're being built up to be destroyed. And they're attacking the Tea Parties. They're attacking the anti-Federal Reserve people because the globalists are on the ropes. They're in trouble. Let's go to Anthony Heil from We Are Change Ohio, who in October of 2008 at a campaign event got Sarah Palin to talk about she wants a new 9/11 investigation. Now, that's more than what Deborah Medina said, saying, well, I agree people have a right to their own opinions. Beck made a big deal out of that, but here's his darling going further than her. This story is getting out there to a lot of people to show the hypocrisy, but now we're not really talking about that today because of the attack. But I know you're a listener, Anthony. Have you not heard me break down all these different facets? Do you agree with me that this looks very suspicious, or what's your take on this attack?
Well, Alex, it looks like a duck, quacks like a duck, and walks like a duck. So, I mean, we don't have all the information right now, but as we saw before back over the summer, the Von Broom fella, right after this incident happened, Glenn Beck was immediately saying, oh, look, it's this guy's a hero to the 9/11 truthers. So the media is definitely going to use this and try and spin it in some way, because we're seeing that the Tea Parties are failing. The Republican co-ops of the Tea Parties are completely failing.
And by the way, they are. I mean, Nevada, Arizona, California, Texas, major Tea Party original groups are saying, we are not with the Republicans, get out of here.
Right. I mean, the Ron Paul and the 9/11 Truth Group started the Tea Party movement. We started that in 2006, 2007, and now it's being hijacked by people like Glenn Beck and Sarah Palin. And people aren't falling for it. They're tired of Democrats. They're tired of Republicans. People are